Don't leave me here, a father's final plea. Quiet morning at the old age home. Visual, an empty bench under a large banyan tree. A man in his late 70s sits quietly, wrapped in a shawl, watching the gate. Old man. Every morning, I sit here. Not for the sun. Not for the birds. But for a sound I haven't heard in 3 years. The sound of my son's footsteps. He said it was temporary. Said I'd be back home soon. But time had stopped for me that day. The arrival. Flashback, a car pulls up outside the old age home. The son, 40s, helps the old man out. The father looks confused, trying to smile. Old man. He said, Baba, just a few weeks. You'll be happier here. They have doctors. Helpers friends your age. I smiled. Because fathers do that, we smile so our children don't feel guilty. The son leaves. The old man stands at the gate, watching the car disappear. Old man B.O. But as the taillights faded, so did something inside me. Life before this. Visual, a modest home. Young father playing with a toddler. Teaching him to walk. Later, holding his school bag, then waiting at the school gate. Old man B.O. I raised him with my hands. I stitched his school shirts when we couldn't afford new ones. I worked 2 jobs so he could go to college. I ate less, so he could eat more. When he bought his first car, I felt like I had won a trophy. Not because of the car, but because he drove it home. To me. Visual, graduation. Wedding, the old man smiling in the background. The son busy, rushing around. The first days here. Visual, the old man trying to talk to other residents. A nurse giving him pills. He looks lost. Old man B.O. The first few days, I didn't unpack. I thought he'd come back. He didn't. The others here they're like me. Waiting. Some for sons, some for daughters. Some just waiting to die. At night, I hear them cry. The hardest part? We all try to cry quietly. We don't want to disturb anyone. Letters never sent. Visual, the old man writing letters. Folding them. Keeping them in a drawer. Hundreds stacked. Old man B.O. I wrote letters. Every week. Hope you're doing well, Beta. How is your back pain? How is my granddaughter? No replies. Not one. But still, I write. Because somewhere in those letters, I'm still a father. He opens one letter and reads it aloud. Old man, dear son. Today I saw a boy who looked just like you. He helped his father walk across the road, and I broke down. Not out of jealousy, but relief that somewhere, a father was still loved. The others like me. Visual, montage of other old residents. One looking at a photograph. One staring at the gate. One celebrating a birthday alone. Old man B.O. There's Mira auntie. Her son lives abroad. Sends her money, never calls. There's Mr. Sharma, a retired soldier. Fought wars, but now he can't fight loneliness. We play cards, not because we like the game, but because we miss the feeling of being asked how our day was. A day in December. Visual, a calendar flips. It's December 25th. The old man has dressed up. Waiting by the gate. Old man B.O. Every birthday, I wait. Every Diwali, I wait. Every Christmas I wait. Last year, I wrapped a gift for him. His favorite pen, the one he lost in college. I had kept it all these years, but he didn't come. So I gave it to the gardener's son. He smiled and said thank you. That smile. It healed something inside me. My final letter, the plea. Visual, the old man sits down with trembling hands. Writes one final letter. LD man B.O. This isn't a letter for my son. This is for you. Whoever you are. If you're thinking of leaving your parents in a place like this, please don't. We're not burdens. We're the reason you are who you are. We didn't raise you to be perfect, we raised you to be kind. We gave you love without limits. All we ask now is a little love back. A phone call. A visit. A hug. Don't wait until our eyes close forever to realize what you had. The empty chair. Visual, the old man's chair is empty. A letter sits on the table. A young man arrives at the gate, looking uncertain. Nurse softly, he passed last night. Said your name before he slept. Left that for you. The young man opens the letter. Reads it silently. Tears fall. Old man, VO from letter. Beta, I still love you. Always did. I hope one day, when you have children, you'll understand. And I hope they never forget you the way you forgot me. If this message can save even one father, one mother from dying alone, then my wait was worth it. Don't let your parents grow old in silence. Don't let your love come too late. Roots and wings, stories that speak from the heart.